Formula One returns after its summer break to Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium for round 12 of the season. So Hamilton, as well as Verstappen, Esteban Ocon and Sergio Perez are the only four drivers to win a race so far this season. Coming into the second half of the year, the calendar takes a little bit of an unusual turn. We now have a triple header here in Belgium, then off to the Netherlands next weekend for the return to Zandvoort, rounding up with the second of the sprint races as well, and the Italian Grand Prix on the 12th of September. After that we go off to Russia, and that is the last confirmed Grand Prix. After that we go into uncertainty. The Turkish Grand Prix, also on the red list for the UK, is in doubt. Japan has been cancelled, replaced with a to-be-confirmed race. Further down as well, the United States Grand Prix could double up or not be on the calendar, with Texas COVID cases rising. Mexico and Brazil in the same situation as COVID. Another race to be confirmed as well on the 21st November. Saudi Arabia's track is still not ready, and Abu Dhabi is facing difficulty changing its layout. One thing that is for sure coming into this weekend is that Lewis Hamilton leads the title by 8 points to Max Verstappen. With not scoring any points, Lando Norris, Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez remain 3rd, 4th and 5th in the standings after their crash at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Then we get Carlos Sainz ahead of Charles Leclerc, Pierre Gasly, Danny Ricciardo, and victory in Hungary puts Esteban Ocon onto the first page inside the top 10. Further down, Fernando Alonso still on 38 points. Then we get Sebastian Vettel on 30. Yuki Tsunoda and Lance Stroll 13th and 14th, both on 18 points. Finally, Williams have points after a great race for them in Hungary. Nicholas Latifi has 6. George Russell has 4. Raikkonen got the 10th spot as well after Vettel's disqualification, giving him an extra point. 1 point for Giovinazzi, and the only two drivers with no points are Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin. In terms of the championship and the constructors, Mercedes lead that as well by 12 points to Red Bull Racing. Ferrari and McLaren stay 3rd and 4th. Alpine now move up to 5th on 77 and way ahead of AlphaTauri, who are on 68. 20 points back, Aston Martin. Williams finally on the board now, moving into 8th with the crucial 10 points. Alfa Romeo now have 3, and the only team not on the board with points, Haas F1, who have 0. It's the Belgium Grand Prix, and this is the second practice session here from Spa. Let's take a look around the Spa-Francorchamps circuit in Belgium. 7 kilometres long, 19 turns with 9 to the left and 10 to the right. 2 DRS detection zones. It is the highest and longest track of the year. Starting a lap then on board with one of the McLarens. Downhill towards turn 1, the La Source hairpin. Down to second gear, 95 kilometres an hour. Control the exit, don't put too many wheels wide as you head down the National Straight. Coming in to the Red Water Eau Rouge, flat out 8th gear to 315 as you climb the hill to the top of Radillon and come down the Kemmel Straight, 8th gear, 325 kilometres an hour. You're flat out with the DRS as you drop down all the way to the Lacombe chicane, 4th gear, 180. Rise that up as you come into Malmedy now in 6th gear and 235 kilometres. Drop down towards Ravage, down to 4th gear, 140 kilometres. Drop down to 3rd if the track grip hasn't got it as you come into Speaker's Corner through turn 9. Flat out then towards Puong at turns 10 and 11. Flat out, 8th gear usually at 290 kilometres an hour at the exit as you rise up towards the Fagnes chicane. Drop all the way down, 5th gear, 175 kilometres an hour as you brave your way through to Stavolo. Down, 6th gear, down to 4th gear at the exit. Curve to Port Frere, you're in 7th gear, 295 kilometres an hour as you rise up, 310, 325 kilometres an hour as you blast through turn 16, the first part of the fearsome Blanchimont now, flat out if you dare, before you come into the modified bus stop chicane, all the way down to, once again, 2nd gear, just 110 kilometres an hour. Ride the curbs, control the exit, fire it to the line, and that is a lap of Spa-Francorchamps. Hello everybody, welcome up to the commentary box, and let me tell you something as well. Everything is all over the place at the moment. Sky F1 have completely missed the changeover period. As of nobody knows exactly what's happening anymore, and I don't think even they do. Anyway, good morning everybody, welcome up to the commentary box. Megan Burge alongside me for this second session. Megan, have you ever known Sky get it this wrong for a practice session? Even we've got it wrong.
Yeah, I just counted it was 10 seconds.
Yeah, okay, so that wasn't too bad, but honestly, everything's disjointed
Better
here.
Sky.
Yeah, everything's really disjointed, and I'd love to be telling you around this Spa-Francorchamps circuit, but we've got no pictures, so I don't know if we're delayed in any way or what's happened.
But
but
now we just see adverts.
Yeah. Really strange situation happening, but welcome along to Free Practice 2 for the 2021 Belgium Grand Prix around the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. It is a fantastic track as well. Around here you have a total of 19 turns as well, with 9 to the left and 10 to the right. An average speed of over 213 miles an hour as well, and corners that you will never forget the names of: La Source, Eau Rouge, Radion, La Combes, Malmedy, Ravage, Pouan, Fagnes, Stavelot, Paul Frere, Blanchimont, and of course the famous bus stop, all as you round around this fantastic track as well. We should get, Megan, a really interesting situation and a really interesting tight-knit community as we get ready with 2 minutes to go for this session. What do you make of Spa?
I like Spa. It has a lot of corners, and it's like it kind of looks like a really oddly shaped slingshot.
Yeah. For some reason, Sky F1 now, just with 2 minutes to go before the session starts, do their introduction. So something tells me that they've got it completely wrong as well on Sky, and I think their producer's about to get sacked because they have to have the same time limit across the sessions as well, because it's not only Sky that go on here at that time as well, it is the World Feed broadcaster. So a big slap in the face there from everybody watching along for this second practice session. Yeah, and they got it completely wrong. They've missed all the introductions, so they've had to play it. So, yeah, Sky's ad break just ran for 5 minutes when it was supposed to run for 2 minutes. So, that is about as big of a mess-up I've seen Sky Sports do as I have in my entire life.
They might make it up
we
by doing
came
an
on
extra 3 minutes.
at the end. Or having no ad break.
Yeah.
They might not do it, because honestly they've messed that one up. Yeah, because 60 seconds to go for the practice session, and they've missed it. Well, Sky Sports F1, you are having a shocker of a weekend. First, your headsets need adjusting, and now you've missed the session as well. I'm just turning off the fan here in the box, because even though it's cold, it's nice and warm up here in the box. 38 seconds to go until the green light. And of course, Megan, we have to start with the big news of the day, and that is the fact that for the first time, we've had a driver confirmation for 2022 from one of the top teams, and it's come from Red Bull with the confirmation that Sergio Perez will stay with the team for another year. That is absolutely great news, isn't it, Megs?
It is really great news, because I think he really suits being in Red Bull. I mean, it seems to be his type of team.
Absolutely, and at least he's announced it now 12 races into his Formula 1 career with Red Bull, and not the complete, and not 12-hour we had previously, where it wasn't announced until... When was it announced last? Just after Bahrain, wasn't it? Yeah.
December.
Yeah. Green light, the pit exit is open. We are underway now here, and I understand it's a graphics failure across the whole board, we understand.
Oh, what the...
Yeah, just stop into a practice start is Bottas.
I was really confused. I thought...
Oh, the pit lane, yeah.
I thought, what? Where is Valtteri going?
The GT pit lane, and where the Formula 3 cars are at the moment. No, but Valtteri just doing a practice start. It's very, very wet out here in Spa right now. Intermediate tyres, definitely the right call. We've got some... we've got standing water occasionally on the track, got dry lines appearing, but more cloud in the air, more rain in the air as well as they come to stop already on.
Imagine that slope at a rainy day, like a proper like
Don't have to, I
rain.
can remember it, yeah.
So
Spa 98.
even just then, Valtteri was just like, it looked like he was being catapulted down.
Apologies for even our introduction to this show being a little bit chaotic. It caught us by surprise, the fact that our timings went off and Sky went on air. So, because usually we time it, our pre-shows, so it is bang on when the world feed ends as well. Let's take a look then at the weather forecast. There's big bits of rain coming in, Megan. Maybe you could talk us through it.
Okay, so the green parts are the lighter rain. Though, as you can see, there's certain sections of it that are just like medium rain, and then in the very centre it's red, and it's like chaotic type of rain. Like it's almost like like one of those days where you can hear it hammering down on brick.
Humidity at 85% as well, and that rain, by the way, is actually coming into this half of the track. The risk of rain is 60% of the session, and the wind forecast, as you can see, is actually blowing into the circuit as well.
By the adjustment things, I'm guessing it's blowing like that, so...
Yeah. Look, there you go, look. There you go, you just saw it move. And box off the inters, say Bottas, so even Bottas doesn't want to be on those tyres.
I think we might just miss the torrential thing.
But still have some form of rain across the session.
Maybe, yeah. It's weird because I need to see a time thing. Maybe.
Don't worry, because we can do that for you. Look, here's the little time graphic, and if we press play, it'll play where it is across the session. So you see, it's going to miss the session and just arrive at the track at the time for the W Series qualifying. So it will just miss the whole situation for the session.
Of course, it could speed up.
Yeah. So here it's at 2. This is when it started at 1:53, but now it's of course here around about this time, 3 o'clock over there in Spa. So that's going to breeze in, and this is the end of the session. And look, we're just close to that rain shower. So there is a chance of rain across this session as well. Yeah, so interesting situation. We'll keep an eye on that later as we switch back to the driver tracker. That's now in operation with Lando Norris out there on the track as well. It looks dry with a lot of dry lines in this half of the track, so maybe Inters with a cautionary run, but definitely a switch over tyres, do you think now?
Yeah. Lando goes into the pits as Seb comes out.
Yeah.
Like they're doing swap.
They'll change over probably to a set of dry compound tyres and hards going on as well now for Lando Norris. For the end of the session, they're the C2 tyre compound going on.
I think they may have dropped one of Lando's tyres in green paint or something.
At the moment.
Because it
I
got
just
kind of a green
destroy the
hue.
inters like this, so definitely slicks.
Lando's saying we'll definitely destroy the Inters if they were like this as well. So slick tyres definitely going to be the cause. Bottas, Raikkonen, Gasly, Norris and Vettel have all gone out there on Inters. Now Norris has changed to hards.
You won't believe who's out there now. Lando and Seb's gone in.
Driver track is not showing anybody. Even though we can see Lando Norris right here on the track. So as often, everything is switching over and just getting ready. We'll switch back when we've got it.
And apparently so Seb and Lando. Why are they both just one in, one out, one in, one out? It's like the Chuckle Brothers.
I know, it's a bizarre situation, isn't it? Look, here's the replay of what happened at the last time it was intermediates for Formula 1 at the Hungarian Grand Prix. It left with Esteban Ocon taking the victory. Good afternoon to Josh Plays, who says hello and say, yay, it's fixed. Did you give it chocolate then it decided to work? No, we just gave it a hard.
No, other people have spun in turn 1, so just out of the pit exit.
So Lando being told that people have spun at the exit of turn 1 at pit exit. No, we just gave it a quick boot up the backside and it worked for the remainder as well. And it often happens when FP1 it doesn't work and FP2 it does work for the rest of the weekend.
I would appreciate the chocolate.
Yeah, and then it'll stop at the end of the race as well. I mean, we never get to the end of the race with it. Really strange situation as well as the track maps are operational as well. as they circle around. 54 minutes to go in this practice session around Spa. 203 mile per hour top speed. Full throttle for 71% of the lap. It's a low downforce track and high tyre wear. Interesting thing to spot, of course, going into qualifying is that usually we see the drivers on an outlap trying to heat up their tyres. They don't want that anymore at Spa because it's a 7-kilometre track. They want cold tyres when the laps
just
start.
like, okay, do not warm up your tyres, but it will do this. Just like, do not.
Yeah, they want cold tyres when they start the lap because they heat up by the time you get to Eau Rouge. And if you have hot tyres when you start the hot lap, by the end of it, they'll just be baking and blistering, so it does no grip.
I can just imagine, like, everyone teaching the rookies.
It's basically,
Mick, Yuki, and Nikita. Just like, Spa. Warm
Opposite.
up tyres. Bad.
Yeah. It's
Cold tyres.
good.
Good.
It's the complete opposite. It's opposite weekend for Belgium as well.
I can just imagine going, just like, warm tyres. Good? No, bad.
Yeah, bad. No warm tyres. Warm brakes, yes, but not warm tyres, no. No Ted Kravitz this weekend. Corinne Channock down in the pit lane as well because Ted's at the W Series, filling in for Amy Dargan, or Amy Reynolds as she now is, of course, since she got married. She's at Silverstone for MotoGP's World Feed in ITV. And also, I think this is her last race before she goes on maternity leave because her baby's due in October. I don't know if Mazzano's her last race or not. I'm not too sure, but I think it is Silverstone because then she doesn't have to bother with the quarantining before when she comes back and she can go straight and have her baby. With Sam Reynolds as well, the father and her husband as well. We wish the best of luck to them too as well. Always great seeing Amy when she's at a paddock as well as... Megan, we've got a lot coming up this weekend. We've got Formula One here for the Belgian Grand Prix tomorrow. We've got the W Series race. We've got the British Touring Car Championship and the MotoGP British Grand Prix as well.
Yeah, and I got to do some college work and have my job soon.
And you're in all the commentaries this weekend
Yeah.
for the races. You're leading the W Series. You're in the British Grand Prix. You're in the Belgian Grand Prix. But you're not in the touring cars.
No. And by the way, it would be likely that this might be Amy's last race.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't fly when you're heavily pregnant.
Yes. And with the European, they're usually travelling. So I think this is Amy's last race. As Norris does a 1:48.219 as a banker lap time. Just realised what's wrong with the timing screen as well, actually. It's set up for Le Mans. Not in terms of we're seeing Le Mans, but we're seeing a dimmer screen
I like the dimmer.
out that as well. There we go.
Then again,
So there we go. We're seeing a dimmer screen because it was an all-white timing screen. Formula One's is black, so we need to change it over to
you
make it
always
brighter.
seem to squint whenever you look at my electronics.
It's because your things are really tiny.
Yeah, and the fact that I have my darkness on.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, yeah. I need it. Bright lights, bright screen, otherwise my eyes just don't do a thing.
For me, I just go like that when I see something really bright. I'm just like,
This commentary box must be a really challenge for you.
sometimes. Why do you think I mainly look at like my phone or something? Because I'm just like, okay, it's off. I need to just like look at something normal.
Cars now coming out on the track, as you can see. Russell, Latifi, Norris, Sonoda and Ricciardo all now circulating. Now that this is fixed, we'll stay in this screen for a while, as we always do, and change around if we need to be. I've dropped my pen on the floor. You're more flexible. Get the pen out there as well. As we see.
Also, looking at that, it's easier, kind of. Or just like into the camera, so.
Everybody's delighted to know that. As we see, here's George Russell then on a lap time at the exit of the source as well on the hard compound tyres. Everyone now on the hard. In fact, Bottas, Raikkonen and Gasly are still out there on intermediate tyres. Look, there's the commentary box with the new mics. New mics over there. Look at those headsets, Megs. Don't they look nice? Yeah.
How do they not have seats?
Don't know. These are only temporary mics as well. The new headsets as well for Sky F1, just temporary this weekend while the others get changed.
Copy that.
I didn't hear that because I was listening to Crofty F1, who was on there as well. But don't those headsets look nice? Although very weird, so change them back quickly for next weekend, please. Thank you. You can't tell the difference. I think they've done a remarkable job on the software, but fans can tell the difference as well. For the commentary, as we saw, Sky Sports F1 says right now, Russell, Vettel, Sainz, Latifi, Leclerc, Norris, Tsunoda and Ricciardo on the track. Tsunoda going very slow through Eau Rouge, and at the top of Radion, as Ricciardo's coming through there as well, up the hill. But yeah, now Bottas is the only driver still on intermediates. And I must say, Megs, it's a bit bizarre to put anybody out there on the intermediates now. When the first few cars did it for you, and you saw the track was dry, and we're seeing times on the faster with the hards. So put them on there, the inters is weird.
It is quite strange, yeah. And you can see those darkening clouds right now. So I'm thinking, is the rain gonna like speed up on the amount of time it's gonna be there for? Which I think maybe.
Let's take a look at the weather forecast. No, it still looks okay to me. Let's refresh the page while we come up to the main box as well. Camera, while we take a look at it. So it is 11. Sorry, what time is it now? Just gone through. And no, the rain still is.
Did it go completely through it?
I can't get to the right time. Here it is. Here's the rain now. Still on the weather forecaster. Let's just take a quick look. There we go. There's the weather forecast. Still in the same place as it was before.
It looks closer there.
We're in a bubble, aren't we? And there's a big, big rainstorm coming now. Can you see that darker green circle at the top of the screen as well? That's got heavy in the last couple of minutes. So,
well, let's see whether it'll reach the session still. It might have sped up. I don't know.
We can do it. Let's see if I'll hit the session. Where is it? 44. There's the session finishing. No.
Oh, 10 minutes.
Just misses it. Look. Let's see.
It could still happen.
Malmedy, Frankfurt looks a bit there as well. I don't believe it. 12 minutes in as well. Oh, that's the circuit there, and there's the rain coming. So.
Oh, it's just at the last corner.
Yeah, that's a lot of rain coming as well. So we'll keep an eye on that one as we switch back. There's the driver tracker. So Sky F1 joined late, missed the world feed, and have now gone to an ad break. Sky, what on earth are you doing this weekend?
It's a bit lazy.
It is a bit lazy this weekend. 12 minutes into an active session with nearly all the cars out on the track, you decide to go to an ad break. Honestly, saying this, the sooner Sky Sports F1 shows the entire practice session, the better. Because this cowboy attitude they've been doing for years just doesn't work. Everybody pays for Sky F1 that wants to watch the practice sessions, and they want to see it all.
All you see is ads.
Yeah, and it's really annoying. And I know as well the fact is that's why we created this YouTube watch along as well in parts, is because then you can still keep up to date with what's happening at the track even when you can't see the pictures, which is what everybody loves, and we like it to do it as well. Track temperature now at 18 degrees there, temperature at 14, so it's risen 3 degrees since the end of free practice number 1 as well. Times coming in, and Latifi saying he's stopped on the track. He's got going again. He was down at the Curve de Paul Frere as well. Megan?
I don't know what ad I was just watching, but why the hell did everyone have the head of a pigeon?
No idea. This is Sky. Carlos Sainz has had his lap time deleted for track limits at turn 9. Let's just give you the track limits facts for this weekend. I've got them all written down and highlighted up here in the comms box. If I go up to big screen, look. All highlighted for you to tell you the information that you need to know. Track limits is at turn 4. Turns 9 exit, turns 19's exit as well. And overall, in general, for that as well, it is a lap time achieved by any practice session by leaving the track and cutting behind the red and white yellow curb will result in that lap time being immediately deleted by the stewards and the following time as well. So they've got to be incredibly careful where they go in terms of off-track excursions in the next couple of minutes as well, which is the interesting part as well. 5 minutes ago since the last team radio as well, so nothing's popping through our headphones at the moment.
It's interesting as Lando's on top right now.
Yeah, 147, 138. He's improving his time. Leclerc P2, 147, 149. Vettel now goes third on a 147, 278. Tsunoda to fourth on a 148, 429. Ricciardo fifth on a 149, 640. And we've got a yellow, as here's George Russell's radio.
Cold rear brakes.
Cold rear brakes, yellow sector 7, and that is Malmedy. So someone's, and we've gone green now, but somebody off at Malmedy then. Who's there? Leclerc, Schumacher, Raikkonen and Norris area. So my betting is it's Leclerc. My betting it's Leclerc who went off the track at Malmedy, just like they did this morning in free practice 1, Megs.
Ocon tops the session with Alonso second.
Aren't you getting a bit bored of this Alpine dominance and the
No.
dominance there? No, neither am I. Ocon goes top of the board with a 146.638.
It's nice to see a nice little change.
Do you reckon that the Alpines are actually up there now, that they can battle for podiums?
Yeah, they're just like, we were just testing the brakes to see what everyone else could do.
Has it opened the floodgates now?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. And Sainz's lap time deletion at turn 9, we're just seeing one more thing, and it was Lando Norris who missed the apex of turn 5 at the Lecombe chicane and went straight on. That is what caused the yellow flag on the track.
What the?
There, Megan Latifi on a 146.198. Nicholas Latifi goes top now. Is that time right? How can that time be right?
Hold on.
Megan's just feeling the floor to make sure that hell hasn't frozen over. Has it, Megan?
Still feels kind of warm.
Wow. Nicholas Latifi, top of the dogs at the moment at 146.198.
This isn't a dream, right?
No dream. Fastest second sector, fastest first sector as well. Bottas looking quick there with a 30.748 in that first sector as we look at Rouge.
I bet Williams right now are just like,
Screenshot.
how did that happen?
Yeah. Everyone's questioning. He's 4 tenths faster than Ocon as well.
4 tenths?
4 tenths, 0.440 quicker than Ocon. So honestly, and Ocon and Alonso have stopped. Got going. No, they have stopped actually. Where are they? There they are, down at
Okay.
Stavolo.
Where's the first corner? Where's the...
Down there where Perez is.
Okay. So Hamilton's about to cross the line.
Yeah, Hamilton does cross the line. And it doesn't improve actually. Hamilton stays. Hamilton goes 14th fastest as Bottas goes top now. And that's better from Bottas there on a 144.513.
Very bad from Hamilton.
Yeah, bad from Hamilton. Great from Valtteri. Goes top 1.685 quicker than Latifi. That's more like we like to see. Just seeing at look at the sparks up the hill. And you can see almost the plank being worn away on the track as well. That's because the downforce level of the cars are so low at the lowest point of the track. So you're flying at the rest of the jet as well. But look at Eau Rouge. Eau Rouge is still so frightening as well. We often thought Blanchimont was frightening. But no, the most frightening corner on this track now is definitely Eau Rouge and Rayon. Yeah. As we saw as well with the accident a couple of weeks ago in the Spa 24 Hours, with Jack Aitken breaking his back and arm as well. His girlfriend, Alex Thompson, flew to his side as well. And she's been making funny TikToks over the weekend as well.
Who just went past the Rouge?
Ocon.
Ocon blitzed it past.
Yeah. Going as well, yeah. But Alex was making TikToks with Jack as well, and Alex saying, Alex has said as well, it's one of those things where I've brought you gold, I've brought you frankincense, I've brought you murder, and it was she said you're going to spend the whole summer with your girlfriend. Jack goes, okay, good, thank you, and then she says you're going to spend the whole summer on your back, and Jack goes, oh, thank you, because you broke it. So yeah, nice little thing there as well. Her and Alex, Jack and Alex having a great summer as well. And Jack's back home now in the UK. Alex is here at the Belgian Grand Prix. Jack is recuperating as well back at home, and hopefully he'll be back in the car soon. Takes a while to mend your back as well. He's standing up and he's moving around, but he's still got to be careful, and his arm's still in this thing as well. What there says Josh Plays as well, and boo, leave Williams top as well. I think we all stand by that because he was on there, wasn't he? It's Hamilton now into P2 on a 144.544. Something tells me he likes the 44, doesn't he? There's two of them in there, 144 and then a 0.544. So yeah, he's going there, isn't he, at the moment?
His racing number 44.
44, yeah.
Is it his favourite number?
I think it is. It's also his karting number as well. He has it tattooed on the side of his ear, of course.
Yeah.
And all the way down as well, actually, I think on the track.
I think if you have a number tattooed on you, then it's probably your favourite number.
Danny Ricciardo has 3. This is the number 3.
Bottas in P1 on a 44.5. That's an alternative engine mode for him.
They heard that. We heard that as well over the radio.
Alternative engine.
What I like about that is that they finally seem to have synced up the radio feed that we get on the television to the pit lane channel as well, because we had that at the same time the television did, so that was
Yeah.
even better. I enjoyed that.
No longer waiting. I'll give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, it'll come through in a second. No, they seem to have got that right. Stroll goes up to P7 now on a 1:46.368. Good time.
Alonso's fifth.
Science 12th, 1:46.759. My neck is actually really killing at the moment.
Well, you don't let me help.
There's a reason for that, you paralyzer.
I made your back spasm once.
And how many times have you broken my rib, broken my
Once!
nose, caused a hemothorax, all this
All of
lot?
those things were once.
So now he just got off the track at turn 9.
Lost quite a lot of grip on that lap. Copy
We
that.
clarified at Mum's party that the sisters of this family are not very good with the brothers.
Yeah, in terms of the fact that you hurt.
It's not me and Kellyanne's fault.
Well, it is.
Okay, maybe in her point it is kind of her fault. But me, it's just accident after accident.
Accidents.
At least I haven't sprayed you in the eyes with bleach.
That's true. As well. You've just whacked me in the nose with a sellotape holder, cracked my rib,
Yes,
caused a hemothorax, which is still causing me problems to this day with muscle problems at the side of my chest. In fact, thinking about it, Megan, you are worse.
Doesn't help that you have asthma as well.
Yes, and you're worse than Kellyanne.
Not really.
There's another accident.
I don't think at least.
I think Fabio Quartararo's crashed off in the MotoGP's session just now for the British Grand Prix, their second practice. Fernando Alonso also announced during the break that he has signed a contract for another year, so Alonso will be staying for 2022. Happy about that one, Max?
Very. Norris up into P6.
As we see an onboard camera finally now. Is this with Ocon or Alonso? It's Alonso. Oh, let's go on board with driver's eye with Fernando Alonso through a rouge.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Flying up the hill. That was absolutely fantastic as well. As Torque Mode 5 as you approach the braking zone into the Lacombe chicane. Drop down, was it to 5th gear? Yeah, control the wheel spin. That car looks planted through Malmedy as well. Control the rear spin. This way he crashed in 2010.
I've got to say, it must be annoying with the halo just right in your vision.
You forget it's there. Honestly, you sort of look past it after a while.
Like you do with your nose.
Yeah, like you do with your nose. You almost forget it's there. You see complete vision as well. And this is actually a great angle that Formula E uses a lot. And this is a great onboard lap here with Fernando Alonso who comes through. Poo on nows. Almost side by side. Let's open up the driver track as well. I can see where he is on the track. As he comes through the Fagnes chicane now. Jumps over the curbs. Don't put a rear on the gravel. Let's have a look how he attacks Stavolo. Blanchimon's going to be fun. Enter mode 9 at the exit. Full power. Little bit of wheel spin as he now comes through the curve to Paul Freire.
Or just keeps it on the road track, whatever it's called.
Diff mid 3. Through the first half for the Blanchimont corner. Now Blanchimont now. Flat out, didn't lift as he approaches the bus stop. What a great little angle we've got on the television screen here at the moment as you break down a couple of gears into the bus stop now in second gear. Don't spin round at the exit. See how much you had to fight the exit control. And it's a 1:46.
Have a lot of run steer, Still.
Copy it.
It's not his best time, though. It's an acceptable time.
Yeah, but that's a great onboard there with Fernando Alonso as well. Apparently Fabio Quartararo has had to jump off the bike in the MotoGP. What are you doing? Oh, Beth. Beth's in the chat. Hello to Beth saying, attention Alpine mechanics, I found a spanner that I suspect belongs to you, and yes, I'm willing to entertain offers. So is Lando... Yeah, that's actually quite good. You found the spanner too as well. Oh, the blue spanner. Yes. Oh, there's a moderator. And so Lando is the low downforce, or is that Great Brit Danny Rick? Lando is on the low downforce rod. Danny Rick as well, keeping in the top 10, just finding his grips.
Come on,
Josh
Dan.
Gray says, congratulations on mod, just Beth Verstappen, yes.
Come on, Danny, you've got to get up there. Also, Beth, you'll be proud. I got 4 out of 5 with a Danny Rick quiz.
Attention Alpine mechanics, I found a spanner.
I'll take your photo of that.
Well, it's on the live chat replay. It's on here as well. But yeah.
No, but then I won't be able to see it for like hours.
Hard tyres come off now. We'll go on. I think it's Bottas puts on a set of supers. Puts on a set of softs, I should say. The red tyres.
Incredibles?
No, I was going to say super soft, which is the old red, but no.
You're watching too much Incredibles.
Yeah, and I've been playing the game as well, actually, the Lego game.
I want to watch Incredibles now.
Max Verstappen comes into the pit lane as well, looking quite quick.
It's weird. I want to watch a lot of things. This morning, I was thinking, do I watch Marvel? Then I was thinking, if I watch Marvel, then I'm going to want to start working a lot and actually get up, and I won't have enough time for a lot of things during the day. Okay, I'll just watch Sarah Jane Adventures.
Again.
Yeah.
Nice. Still 33 minutes to go of this session. It looks to see that Fabio Quartararo is okay, which is great news, but he had to hop off the bike as well.
I got through 5 seasons in 2 days.
Oh, but he's actually, Quartararo is at a high side and he's wobbled off as well. So that's not looking great there for Fabio.
Yeah, I finished Sarah Jane Adventures yesterday.
So go on, say again.
I finished Sarah Jane Adventures yesterday. I'm starting it again today.
That'll only take a couple of hours for you.
Yeah, I finished it in 2 days.
Yes. Well, looking at this cup of coffee here,
Nice.
that's just on the Twitter that I'm seeing through, as we see George Russell starting his 50th career weekend. Doesn't that make it look like an appetizing cup of coffee?
Yeah. Which would you prefer, the cat?
Sorry,
or the
I
fish?
nearly dropped my phone onto a concrete floor. As well, there's the fish, the cat eating with a cat cup of tea going out, a cup of coffee going after that. It makes me want a cappuccino. I think I need a cappuccino. Still tired from Le Mans, you know. It was only a couple of days ago, and then we
Why is
throw
it
it back
saying
in.
green flag track clear? Did we miss something?
I guess we're boxing, yeah.
If we want to take one more, we can. Otherwise, we're boxing.
Yeah, no, but we need to change the thing of the car. The car went to worst balance.
Understood.
Somebody off down at the Fania chicane as well. Not sure who it was, though.
How did we miss that?
Let's have a look. It could have been Latifi because he's the one closest to Fania when that yellow came out. So Nicholas Latifi probably just running off the track a little bit and cutting the corner. Katie Fairman, who's the WTF1 editor, says, I wonder how many That's Radion actually comments will be in the Tommy WTF1's mentions this weekend. I hope actually none, because that joke got old pretty quickly and it was wrong to begin with. For the point that I'm about to prove. Are you ready?
I never heard that joke.
You don't listen. Watch the mouse. Look, here it is. Look on the screen. I'm wiggling it around. Watch the mouse. You see where the Latifi's coming through right now? The bottom half here is called Eau Rouge, as it translates in Belgium to... it translates from Dutch, should I say. It translates to red water. So Eau Rouge, the red water. The part up the hill is also called Eau Rouge. The top of the hill, here, before you go onto the Camel Straight, where I'm circulating, that is Radion, actually. The hill that everybody pointed to in the thing, that's not Radion. Radion is at the top of the hill. Radion is not the hill. Radion is at the top of the hill. Eau Rouge is at the bottom of the hill, and the run up, the corner right at the top of the hill, that is Radion, actually. It's just this little kink here. This bit here, Eau Rouge. This bit here, Radion. Let's get that straight and put to bed the stupid That's Radion actually comments for when even he got it wrong
I
and
can
went
see
on a
that really
warpath.
bothers you.
It does, because it really bothers me as a commentator. Look, Hamilton's coming through. Bottom half of the hill, that's Eau Rouge. Top of the hill he just drove over now, that is Radion. It's really annoying. Then this is the Camel Straight. Nobody ever questions, oh, or is it the Le Mans Straight? No, it's the Camel Straight.
Jeez.
Really annoys me about it, because just learn your basic track guides. Look, let's come onto the monitor here in the box, actually. Bruce Jones does a fantastic book that we have in the commentary box. Every year we use it as well. Would you care to look here? Turns 2, 3, and 4. Where is it? Here it is. Where's my positioning markers here? Hang on. Here we go. Turns 3, 2, 3, and 4. Eau Rouge, Radion. Really annoying. Rant over. Let's go over to the chat, because Beth is here saying... Josh Plays, first of all, it was only like 2 seconds yellow. Yeah, it must have been Latifi running off the track. Is that Spinner? No, it's Russell getting out of the way. Beth saying, that Fernando footage was good, but I still think the in-car view in F1 2021 on PS5 looks more realistic. Yeah, it does, actually. I know what you mean. In terms of how fantastic it is, but it's going good there. Anyone else seen someone get so worked up about topography before? Probably not, but definitely for me here, because it's just so annoying just to just get it right.
I've never seen him do that.
Yeah, just get it right. It's so annoying. Hamilton
It's
to the
like-
line.
It's like your pet peeve. It's like how I hate his family singing Christmas songs before Christmas.
Yeah, it's really. In fact, look, I've got a little stat guide here. Look, that's the race Bruce Jones book, and then this one here. Look, this is coming up to big camera. This is my personal. I'm very proud of this. This is what I create for not every race, but most races. I do the detail on it, as you know, and because usually I have it written down in my book.
You have
but-
corners, I have Christmas songs,
Yeah.
which I make them apologise when singing.
Yeah, this
for
is my
Christmas.
little stats look. You can see Eau Rouge. Let's get it in focus. Come on, focus, please, Mr. Camera. So there's Eau Rouge at 10, 3 and 4, and there is Radion, as well as the speeds and everything. So Eau Rouge, Radion, learn the difference. It's not that hard. The Source, Eau Rouge, Radion, up the hill as well. It's quite easy. This, by the way, gives me track corners, the names of it, the gears they're in, and the speeds they're on as well, all highlighted in beautiful colours as well. And that's what we have up on the side of the television here, the computer monitor. I've just got to lean back over now. Sorry, Megs. But that's what we have on the monitor up here in the comms box, and underneath we have the pit lane guide that we can't really see unless we're standing up, but we can see the track guide in full view. Or unless you're sat where Megan's sat, where you can actually see, but I've got the laptop in the way. Usually, if
Yeah,
I'm
looking at that laptop, it's like having an eye test.
yeah, well, usually with the laptop it's faced backwards, isn't it?
I've never had an eye test, you know.
No, you haven't. Usually, I don't know. You haven't needed it. Usually, the laptop's faced backwards with the camera up on the big telly.
Actually, I'm kind of scared if I ever do
I think
have an eye test.
if you have time, you should do the McNell change to see on high fuel.
I'm scared they'll be like, you need this lightest form of glasses. I'm just going to be like, I'm not being stuck with them.
Yeah, you don't want glasses. I'm going to have an eye test soon. I'm going to need them. I need to change my glasses. Haven't used the reason as well, actually, is that I use them a lot in terms of if we're commentating and qualifying on the race. But they've been getting weaker recently, so I think I need a bit of stronger new glasses as well. So a bit thicker lenses, actually. More crofty.
I think we've all seen that glasses don't suit me.
Yeah, less bulk, more crofty.
You put your glasses on me the other week, and
Are they in here? Yes, they are. Look, here they are. Look.
yeah, they don't suit me. And the fact that when he put them on me, I felt like I was being shocked. I was like,
I've had these since 2016's Malaysian Grand Prix.
what happened to the other pair again?
Just didn't wear them. Just needed new ones, so bought a new pair. But I want to go a bit thicker and it's like a bit thinner on terms of the bulk and a bit bigger lens thing as well, more crofty. But yeah, these are the glasses I have to wear as well, just to write things down. But recently they've been getting a bit weaker. They might just need a new lens putting in them or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, look,
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
it's Meg and me.
Oh.
Actually, that looks more like Kellyanne. So give me those back.
Yeah. Well, she does wear glasses, and we do look kind of similar because, you know,
Yeah.
sisters.
You might remember Jack Control, who came into the commentary box, of course, a couple of days ago at Le Mans. Slightly intoxicated after the party, but it was nice seeing him there. I thought he was hilarious. I thought that was the most James Hunt thing we could ever have.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was so funny just to bring him in as well.
I swear he went back and watched himself as well.
He probably did as well. Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
he
He did actually. I remember he was sat in the corner, wasn't he?
A little bit of vain.
I thought someone just came in the box then, actually, saying about that, and thought something. But it was your hair, I think, flicking back. I thought we're gonna.
I
have
thought I heard something.
I thought I heard like the door opening as well.
Like a do.
Yeah, like the door clicking.
Maybe they're back. I'll go check.
Who's back? They haven't gone. Oh, right. Well, Megan disappears. As well, I think I need new ear cups as well. Maybe I could do with some new headphones. Let's go over to the chat then as well and say hello, as Beth says. We've seen that one with the topography as well. Grid Network says, good morning from Portland. Good morning to you, Joe. When are you at the racetrack as well? I've just seen your email actually pop into my inbox this morning when I logged in. So I'll be getting back to you about that later on. Oh, they're not back. Thank you. And Josh Plays says as well, you know the top of the hill, that's Rouge. You know the bottom of the hill, that's Radion. I know, just kidding. Radion equals top, Rouge equals bottom and uphill. Fantastic. And then Josh saying hello to the Grid Network. So yes, just to clarify, the bottom of the hill and the bit up the hill, that is Eau Rouge. Right at the top of the hill, at the corner, where the curve starts, so you flick up the hill into the corner, that is Radion.
Oh, do you know Dad sang a Christmas song yesterday?
Did he? When?
During the quiz.
I wasn't there for
I
the
made
quiz.
him apologise.
I wasn't there for the quiz.
I made him apologise and say sorry. And then he takes it back. You know I'm superstitious about that thing. And a lot of other things. I'm just superstitious.
I wasn't there for the quiz yesterday. I agree with you, but I was commentating on the esport event for BBB Esports.
You have no idea how hard it is keeping this family in line when it comes to Christmas songs.
Oh, Megan, relax.
But didn't you do it yesterday as well? Throwing different
What did I
verses.
say?
But it's cold outside.
Yes, I think I did, didn't I? Can't remember. I can't
And you
remember.
said that to me.
Yeah, but you didn't attack me.
Yeah, because it wasn't in the tune.
Yeah, it's the tune. You can say the words, but it's not the tune.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd just be limited on the words we can actually say in normal
I'm
life.
telling you though, if the rumours are true and we're going to the Nürburgring in October, and you know what the Nürburgring's like when it's cold, wet, windy, it snows there often. If it snows, I am going to say let it snow, so much. I'm going to do that tune just to let you know.
When you take it back and say you're sorry after.
Yes, but it'll be October.
I'm not having my family have bad luck.
Oh please, sunshine has
Things could always get worse.
sunshine out there at the moment.
Things
Talk us
could-
through that, Max, with Verstappen.
Oh, walk through on a lap. That's distressing.
No, the laps.
I don't know. Oh, that. So see something? You're confusing me. It's got a 144.472. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, copy that.
straight.
Why the hell is Seb's car smoking?
That was Alonso's radio, and some dry eyes being applied there as well. Let's just go over to the group chat quickly, as Grid Network is reminding us that September the 10th to the 12th, they will be at the Portland International Raceway as well. We are broadcasting that race live as well here on YouTube. Myself and Megan in the box for that one.
The first
in the
weekend
evening.
after my college.
Yeah, in the evening as well. 8:30 British Summer Time. We will be on air on the 12th of September for all of the action. Megan,
You need to help me figure out how to do that.
do what?
That ad account thing.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me there. But yes, but also the Grid Network will be having 2 shows, I think, live from Portland as well. And hopefully, I'm going to discuss with him later the opportunity. Maybe we can also do a simulcast so that the watch-alongs on my channel and on the Grid Network as well, so that we can do like a cross promotion and get everybody there, because it's a shame to waste it. And they're doing lives from there on the track as well. So I'll get back to Joe later. We have a yellow on the circuit. Not sure where at the moment. And it's is that it?
It looks like it's staying.
I'm not sure where it is. I can't see. Well, it's yellow sector 14. It's Esteban Ocon down at Stavolo, and he's spun backwards. Exnafania coming into Stavolo. Esteban Ocon has gone round. It's a double yellow now at sector 14. As he stalls the engine,
He's gone off the timing screen now.
Mazepin gets through there as well, and he's driving the wrong way on the
There's
circuit.
debris on the track.
Well, has he just lost at the exit of Fania? We've seen that happen before.
Oh.
Gets it going. We should go green now. Get rid of that little bit of debris. Ocon gets back on. Oh, it's okay. No damage, says Esteban Ocon. Yellow flag comes in. We go green again. Here at...
There's debris
No,
in
it's
the
okay.
middle of the track.
No damage.
say again, Migs?
There's debris in the middle of the track.
I don't think it's debris. I think it's something... It could be a bit of carbon fibre.
It is.
Yeah,
debris.
well, thought it might be some tyre fleck, but let's see what it's like coming through. Yeah, Joe, as I was saying, it's possible as well that I thought Joe Grid Network as well that if we use the same software we do for the shows we do now, I can do the usual virtual camera that would have all the graphics on it, and we can do Combox cameras and do all the usual stuff on the YouTube channel that will also broadcast to yours as well. You can put your own intro on it as well, and your own intro from the circuit, and then throw it to the commentary box.
Look.
Yeah, and the debris was
It's
already
already
there.
there.
Debris was already there on the track as Ocon got very wide at the exit of Fania and just lost it round. So that's a
He destroyed some grass.
that's a very bizarre situation for Ocon.
Yeah,
Just
that
having a
was
little
gone.
spin.
Let's box now,
Oh,
please.
it's
Box
like
now.
the grass in motorsport can't get a break. First, it's Austria, the Red Bull ring with the grass burning, and now it's a grass with Esteban Ocon just running over it.
Beth as well saying at Josh at Grid Network, I think KO Man Gani says is it and non song sounds is good for breakfast. 11:41 Friday night here. You can probably do better than that.
Kaiman Guy.
Thank you, Megan.
I think that's how you say it.
At Nungs. Oh, that sounds nice as well. 11:41 at night. My goodness, Beth. It's almost Saturday when this session will end. As well, Martin Brundle made his way down to the La Source hairpin.
Let's check on the rain.
Fair dues as well. We'll
We haven't
quickly-
checked on that in ages.
No, we haven't. There's the running order at the moment with 18 minutes to go.
Oh!
Practice start.
I thought someone was in the wall and I was like, what?
No, it's definitely a practice start.
That's really trippy.
Yeah. Let's take a look then at the weather forecast here.
Ah, the woods. I've had enough of the woods.
Well, should we take a look at the weather forecast here at the
Remember to refresh
circuit?
it.
I have refreshed it. So there it is, look.
Oh, it looks like it's going.
That big rain cloud, we've avoided it, but there is, by the way, a lot of rain coming tomorrow for qualifying and the race itself. So we could have a lot of delays tomorrow, which is all right because we're only covering, once again, Formula 1 and W Series, which can't happen one without the other, so we're fine for that. The only problem we've got to worry about, mainly, is Sunday with... we're all right for the British Touring cars. Then we have to worry about the MotoGP lasting the hour. Then we have to go over to Formula 1 and hope that that doesn't last too long, because then we've got to get over to British Touring cars for the last two races.
I forgot to wish for my
Do it privately, we've been told. As well as the rain forecast coming in then
don't
here.
want any pictures on the show.
Right now here at the moment, as well. They're watching now as well at the moment. So, at the moment, it's Grid Network who says breakfast burritos and coffees here. As in chili burritos. Have you,
I've always wanted to have a burrito.
Megan wants to go over to Portland.
Burritos.
I'll have to reply to that email straight after we finished here as well to try and find out when you're on the track. Yellows! Got a yellow. Not sure where, though. Double yellow, sector 4.
Oh!
That's a red flag. Oh, that's a rouge. Oh, that's a rouge. What's happened?
Leclerc stopped. It's Leclerc.
Yeah, on the way.
On these tires.
Okay, copy.
We've got a... Yeah, Leclerc has stopped. He's in the wall. Leclerc's in the wall. The exit of Malmedy. Red flag. Session stopped. And that is at Malmedy. Lost it at the exit of 5. So that is the... So he's gone off at the exit of Le Coms and he's gone presumably straight on into the wall at the... Let's have a look. So coming into Le Coms, does he put it on the exit? Yeah, loses the rear, gets on the wet grass and just takes off the front suspension coming into Malmedy. So off and out goes Charles Leclerc from the session. Megan, your view? Just cooked it.
Yeah. I think it was just like... It's stupid because I think he just locked up really weirdly.
Too much exit power.
Yeah, I am. Sorry, guys. Lost it in the exit of 5.
Copy.
That's a really strange switch around. He got caught in the grass at the exit. It just drew him because he hit the power, lost the exit curb, and then all of a sudden it just dragged him all the way down towards the runoff area at Malmedy.
So would you really call that a red flag?
It's right. The exit's right there. I presume it's because it's a wheel gone. I would say yes, it has to be a red flag.
I personally wouldn't. I would go safety car.
Virtual safety car, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
virtual.
yeah. Well, it's called out Lewis Hamilton. Who has to be wheeled down back through the pit lane as well, because the red light came on. Not good there as well. Let's take a look. Clock's still running. Yep, clock runs here in practice. Doesn't stop. The clock only stops in qualifying in the race. In terms of practice time, the clock will continue to tick down. Beth says as well she's drooling. By the way, where is Synth? I'm not sure where Synthel is actually at the moment. I'm sure he'll turn up somewhere. Grid Network saying eggs. Is that Megan? Eggs. Chorito sausage? Is it? Chorizo sausage, thank you. It's a Mexican sausage. Hash browns and tortilla. Tortilla chips. Oh, that sounds like a breakfast and a half, doesn't it?
We're just going to go to Portland. So it's like, well, you'll see us in about, how long does it take to get to him now?
14 hours?
No, it's not 14 hours.
Yeah, but you got to have unless you go to the Portland airport and get to the track.
That's not
5 hours? Yeah, we got to get through customs, but the flights.
It's not going to be 5 hours.
Yeah,
it's quicker to get here than back.
Yeah, but you've got to get the flights booked as well, clothes packed. I would say it would take us 14 hours.
Be reasonable. 11.
Security.
12.
13 and a half? Or
12 and a half.
12 and a half deal. Right, bye. Which way to Portland? No, we can't go to Portland. We're kidding. We're just joking.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we can't go to Portland. I love chorizo. Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. I want some now. Can we get them in this country? Yeah, well, if Josh can, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go get some after this session as well. Certainly could do that.
Well, get chorizo.
Let's go through here as well. Grid Network saying, wow, Leclerc, much damage in the front. Yep, suspension off the floor, somewhat damaged as well because it hit the barrier at an odd angle. Gearbox will be fine, though. It didn't hit the rear. So, floor and new suspension. So, a lot of work to be done overnight then for the Ferrari boys. As Josh saying as well, clock's still running. Yeah, as I explained, they will go down. And how long we think have remaining? Well, we've got 12:23 to go. I reckon we'll restart with about 8 minutes to go of the session. So enough time for 2 out laps and 2 hot laps and then a practice start as well if we need it on the grid. Long as well, says Josh. And absolutely as well. Who doesn't here?
I'm going to actually look up how long it takes to get to Portland. Hold on.
Megan Googling how long it takes us to get to Portland. Presumably more time than it would.
I mean, it's going to be easy to get packed, isn't it?
Well, broadcast equipment.
Yeah, though, do we really need to take that there?
Probably not. Let's go.
Yeah. We just need to pack a couple clothes.
Probably be okay, which is great news.
Hold on. Directions.
So, as Megan sorts that out, let's go through the order. It's Max Verstappen on top from Valtteri Bottas second. Lewis Hamilton's third, Fernando Alonso fourth, Pierre Gasly's fifth, Lance Stroll's sixth, Esteban Ocon seventh, eighth place for Sebastian Vettel, Lando Norris is P9, and P10 for Sergio Perez. Carlos Sainz P11, Yuki Tsunoda P12, Antonio Giovinazzi P13, 14th for Kimi Raikkonen, 15th for Daniel Ricciardo, 16th for Nicholas Latifi, 17th, George Russell. 18th, Charles Leclerc. Won't take any further part in this session. Nikita Mazepin, 19th. And Mick Schumacher is 20th.
I don't trust Google Maps for that bit. Hold on.
Seriously think we need new ear cups on this headphones set here. As we get ready to go. Free practice 2. Looking okay and quick at the moment. And the driver tracker falling silent. I think we're going to get ready to go green. Session will restart at 15:50. So 10 seconds time. We're going to go green here. So are you ready? Are you steady? Because the green lights are about to come on in around about 18 seconds as the cars are queued up at the end of the pit lane. Megs, found anything?
Hold on. It's being really weird about it. He keeps saying a day and 5 hours. It doesn't take a day to get to America.
And the green light is on. And free practice 2 resumes with 10 minutes to go. The cars heading out onto the track, all of them, they know how crucial it is in order to get a time on the board in this session. They know they don't want to be leaving it until the last minute later on. The best of the dry running, in case it is a dry qualifying, they need to get out there and have some quick times on the board. Megan's now currently trying to find flights to Portland. Succeeding?
Yeah, cheap flights to Portland.
Make sure it's Portland, USA.
I think it's
Not
Portland,
quite
USA.
the position I had in mind. Apologies about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You were going to say something
Thinking
like
like
that.
first or
Jeez,
second.
it's way longer than
Yeah.
we thought.
Nailed it.
It's way longer than we thought.
Lando Norris, who we're seeing here, wasn't in the position he wanted to be leaving the pit lane. But then they say nailed it on the board as well as the session restarts with the cars heading out onto the track. Yeah, definitely nailed it, I suppose. But a little bit of a strange situation going on here as well, Megs. So what have you found out then? What times do we need to be looking
the
at?
best could be that one.
So around a 16-hour flight, as I said.
You said 14.
Yeah, but that was 14 hours and 11 minutes, I did tell you.
Shut
And
up.
it is £1,258.
Is that each?
Yes.
We
It's
know
a-
Mum and Dad's credit card. Right?
It's expensive to get to Portland, and then you got to find the race and the
traffic here.
broadcasting.
We can do it.
Can you go past the white line to get out or not?
AFM, you can cross that if there's a car starting,
That's Lewis on the radio.
making a race.
Because
start.
we
Megan?
have stopovers.
Stop over to see. Beth's done it for us. She's quick on that mark. Beth saying, just checked, and the shortest flight I can take to Portland is 22 hours and 48 minutes with one stop for $3,019 Australian dollars.
Well, our flight would be, hold on, 11,
Around about
40.
£2,400 for
Oh!
us.
12 hours 44 without stopping.
Yeah.
Let's look at the other one. We have a 54-minute stopover. That's on Thursday the 9th.
Okay. Track's getting busy out there, look, as you can see. Is there
This
any
is
flights
for the
tomorrow?
second. It's Thursday the 2nd.
Or is there any flights for the
I think it's set for that,
12th?
though.
10th
Oh,
to
it's
12th?
set for...
Oh, find out
the
the flights for
second
the 10th.
How long are we staying there?
Just 2 nights.
Okay.
I can actually think of going to Portland. We're not going to Portland. We can't.
We can plan it!
Yes, we can't get to Portland due to COVID. And to get to the paddock, we'll have to have tests and all that lot.
And I
and
need to be double
certificates.
vaccinated.
Yes, and you're not. So we can't go to Portland. The only people who will be on site in Portland for the IndyCar race are Grid Network. And Joe's going to be on site as well, reporting for Grid Network, getting all sorts of interviews ready as well. And hopefully as well, he'll send some our way and we can use them. Love that. Love to have you on the show on this channel. And also if we can simulcast as well, I think that'd be fantastic. Out there. Josh Plays as well says, I can get there for 1.1 thousand. Okay, so maybe Josh can get there cheaper than us. Everyone's now just finding ways to get to Portland. Grid Network and Joe says, wow, at Beth Stappen as well. That's a long one. One trick. Check Seattle Airport about an hour north. Megan, go to Seattle.
Hold on.
Oh, Seattle. Fraser. We can go Fraser. We can go see Fraser.
Yay!
And the Space Needle. Let's go there. Let's go to Seattle.
Yes.
I love Seattle. They make Nervosa.
Then let's go to Florida and Utah.
We can have coffee at Nervosa.
We can go to Universal in Florida, Orlando, as well.
I do love Frasier. I think after I'm done here today, I'll go watch Frasier. Thinking about it now
There's no
in Seattle.
results for my one. Hold on.
Such a shame it's not Boston. Then we could hit Cheers. And there is actually a bar called Cheers as well in Boston, I think.
I'm not going to select a return date.
All right, we're just leaving you there, Megs. On board once again with Fernando Alonso in the helmet cam. Megs, helmet cam as he comes to compete a lap time. This is a great driver's eye as well to see exactly. Well, we've been asking for this for ages, and we can finally see it on the screens. Fernando Alonso with helmet cam. We had it in 2012 with PDR, Paul de Resta.
We can spend until the 2nd
Of October.
No, September.
The race is until the 10th and the 12th
Of what?
September.
Okay, I've been looking at the wrong times.
I did tell you. 5 minutes to go. I did tell you.
So we're going to want to go on the 9th. Oh, for that's
Oh, for goodness.
we can drop by before.
Okay, Megan getting very interested into. We can't go to Portland. Let's just stress this. But I love how
We can stay
everybody.
until the 13th.
I do love how everybody also has come on to have a chat about Portland, and are actually also trying to find out how to get to Portland as well. I find that absolutely hilarious. Hang on a second. Where's? Cynthal's probably at school.
Maybe the school stand.
Thank you for that. Yes.
Oh,
If you want to go to Portland, remember you've got college.
Megan, yeah, that's what you've got college. So you can't go to Portland. Sorry, Meg.
I'm sick.
Okay. You have to isolate for 2 weeks. Let's go over it then. Daz just walked back into the box as well. Ian Birch going through there as well. As Beth saying, meanwhile in Portland, Grid Network is starting to genuinely worry about a horde of F1 enthusiasts randomly arriving one day. Grid Network enjoying that one as well. Yeah, yellow's double sector 8 as well. So there's a double yellow sector 8, and it's Max Verstappen, I think.
Jeez.
I think it's Verstappen who's gone off because he's stopped. It is Verstappen's off. Verstappen's off at the comms. What's happened?
We can get them the same price as Josh.
Fantastic. What's happened there to Max Verstappen? He spun.
I think
He's over the wall!
Ready.
Verstappen to the wall! Red flag! Max Verstappen has hit the wall here at the Belgium Grand Prix, and he's knocked off his rear suspension.
Now that deserves a red flag.
Ignition 1-0, rear suspension done. Has it also damaged the gearbox as well? Verstappen in the wall. This title fight gets ever more bizarre. The session will not be resumed. It is over.
Copy that.
Suddenly lost the rear. The session will not be restarted. It is over. Max Verstappen suddenly losing the rear, breaking off the rear suspension. It's game over in FP2. What a surprise. That came out of nowhere.
Hold on.
And look, there's Leclerc's car as well. There's gravel all over the racetrack as well. So that's another reason it's red flags. Let's take a look. So at the exit of Malmedy...
Copy that.
So at the exit of Malmedy, he gets onto an oversteer moment, jumps over the curbs and just hits the wall. So, and then spews gravel all over the track.
Ooh.
Esteban Ocon had a whole face full of it. Oh no! Look at the young Max supporter holding up his Verstappen Holland banner.
You can see the sadness
and
in
he
his
sees
face.
the red
It's
flag.
It's like...
Yeah. So midway at the exit of Malmedy, the car just turns round on him. No way he can do it. And he's taken off the rear right suspension as well. And look, he's pulling it out now. He's pulling the advertising board out. He's punching it. Is he going to kick the car? Is he going to kick the car? No, he hasn't kicked the car. But the advertising board's stuck underneath it as well. No, he gets some scissors and cut it out. That's the only way you're going to get rid of it. Let's go over to the group chat as well. Beth saying as well, given it's a Renault, this view will allow us to see the check engine light come on in real time. Probably will. That's big. Engine change. Gearbox change, says Grid Network. Yeah, probably gearbox change. Has to be, probably, if he's damaged it. They'll probably just change it just to be sure as well. Beth saying he still finishes session fastest, though. Yep, he does. 1:44.472. And Josh Pace got the clear car in the background, lol. Yep, 2 cars off. 2 of the young challengers off. And the gravel trap is now part of the racetrack, as well as the Audi medical car meets Max Verstappen as well. It's the course car, actually. That's come there. And actually, hang on a second. The medical car has come to take Max Verstappen back, but there's another track car that has also come to take him back. So the medical car's gone out for nothing. But the track car's taking it back. So the track car, full of Belgium marshals, who are probably Dutch supporters of Max, and Max just got in the car with them, not the official
It's like-
FIA garage.
It's like... Do you want to sign things? Just like...
Yeah,
oh,
I don't think that was the right decision. If we see an Audi speeding down the motorway at the exit around the other half of the,
I
of
saw
the
the other
track,
back. It's like, help!
Yeah. Max banging on the window screen.
It's that car ride with the fake taxi driver all over again.
Max in fake taxi once again, along with Steve Jones. The door won't open. Yeah, that's true, actually, said Josh. Yeah, the door won't open. So you might have to take the medical car.
Help me.
He probably has had to take the medical car. This is going to delay, by the way, the W Series qualifying, we've been told, as Max has now got in the medical car, we think, because the medical car speeds away. It's the Mercedes-Benz safety car and medical car this weekend, so how on earth Aston is supposed to have half the season as well? I don't know.
Weybridge.
Getting into a Mercedes-Benz medical car.
2 seconds.
Weybridge.
When you're
Lando being told to go to the Weybridge.
When you're a Red Bull and you're their biggest competitor. So, how long do you think it's going to take you to get back? I don't know, like...
they're telling me to get out.
3 minutes?
Yeah, that's okay. Just remember to leave all your stuff on. Pause for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So Lando's been told...
And then turn it completely off, please.
So Lando's been told to park up at the Weybridge, and he's been told to get out, and we just saw him walking down the pit lane.
Does he think he doesn't know how
looking so lonely.
to use the car?
Don't know, probably. But it's just instructions,
Just like
isn't it?
the Mercedes-Benz driver, just like, yeah, you're not going to the track. You're going to see why we're going to win.
So, Max Verstappen tops the session then here at Spa-Francorchamps. It ends under the red flag. Valtteri Bottas takes second on a 1:44.513. Lewis Hamilton takes over in third place. Fernando Alonso P4.
The bright side, you didn't need the hard again. But yeah.
Vettel saying on the bright side, didn't need the hard again. It's Hamilton in P3, Alonso P4, don't. Gasly in P5, Stroll P6, Ocon P7, Vettel P8, Lando Norris P9, and Sergio Perez round to the top 10.
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz 11th, Yuki Tsunoda is 12th, Antonio Giovinazzi 13th, Kimi Raikkonen 14th, Daniel Ricciardo down in 15th, Nicolas Latifi 16th, George Russell 17th, Charles Leclerc 18th, Nikita Mazepin 19th, and Mick Schumacher takes over in 20th place as well on that board.
Beth, is Danny Rick still an Aussie, or have you disowned him?
I think that's pretty much how it is. Beth saying as well, let's go over to the chat. Just so we're clear, Malmedy is at the top of Radion, which is nowhere near a Rouge. Actually, Malmedy is the highest point on the track. Because after Malmedy is the highest point on the track, because after that it drops down towards Rivage and we head back down to the normal level.
Maybe
so
Danny
Malmedy is the highest 102 metres on the track, you know.
Maybe Danny Rick will earn his Australian citizenship back.
And Josh Plays has tweeted saying, no, I can get there for £648, just another result out of Heathrow. And we can get there tomorrow. 36 hours.
We're going to get on a flight with you.
Look, let's do Alaska. And it gets us there in 15 hours, 2 stops.
You really want to go?
648 though. Let's do the 36 hours, but it's 24 hours for us flying with a stop. Right, okay.
Don't wait up for us.
Yeah.
Well, wait up for us. We'll join you on the flight.
Looks good, doesn't it? Not a bad way. So, Megan, moment of FP2. There's been a couple.
Probably.
Can't name one, can you?
There's 2.
Go on then.
Both involve red.
Leclerc and Verstappen.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much it. It's Max Verstappen then topping the session after crashing into the wall. Everyone losing their hills and Malmedy. But can they revive their challenge tomorrow when free practice 3 kicks off for Formula 1? Beth saying yes, but I didn't notice there was no elevators. No elevation was recorded on your map. Good point, but I know it's 102 because it tells me in my little book. Look, it tells me in my little book here. Look, where is it? Spa-Francorchamps, look, 102 meters above sea level. Right here, look, in my little stat book. 44 laps, 4.352 miles, 7 kilometers. As well, previous winners: Vettel, Button, Vettel, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Rosberg, Hamilton, Vettel, Leclerc, Hamilton.
A lot of Vettels.
Yeah, a lot of Hamiltons as well. Look, last year's pole time 1:41.252. Winner's average speed 219 kilometers an hour to 136 miles an hour. Fastest lap: Danny Ricciardo, Renault 1:47 in the race. Lap record set by Bottas 2018 1:46.286. It's all in my little book. First Grand Prix 1924.
1,
Greatest Grand Prix, 1998, sorry. Closest finish, back in 1961.
So in the last 10 years, it's Mercedes dominant.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much has been, yeah. Okay, that concludes us here. Join us tomorrow for free practice 3, underway at 10:50 British Summer Time. Then it's qualifying and the W Series as well. Thanks for your company. It's Verstappen topping Fridays, but ending it, binning it in the wall. Well, we all know, Friday, it's bin day. Bye for now.